Welcome back. One of the things that I've been doing recently is working on flashcards, and in trying to set up a specific set of flashcards, I was encountering that the queue was set with many more flashcards than I intended. I didn't pick out these 143 specifically, but the queue it has a new option that you can select a cluster. To select the cluster, it has to be set up as a single folder and document. So that's the way that I decided to set up specific sets of knowledge that I wanted to be able to practice at a time. To do that, I set it up in 3 steps. The first one was to create a document or folder that I also used as the tag name. If you recall, you could set up the queue from a document or folder. So the first one that I tried this out with was a personal capabilities flashcard, and I called it 1 because there were so many I could split it up into 2. The second was to go into my knowledge base and to change the specific sections that I wanted to practice into documents. You can see that's what this icon indicates. The reason that I had to do that is if they were just bullet points and then I tagged them and they showed up here in this document, they didn't enter into the queue, but as documents they did. I'm not quite sure why it works like that, but it does for now anyway. The last step was to tag those sections by the name that I had created for the document. So then that's how they are collected all together for my personal queue. Let's see how that works. So coming back here, first thing I would want to do is to create my document. I'm going to call this Professional Capabilities 1 Flashcards. Now I need to tag things from my knowledge base to come in here. The things that I tag should be documents if I want them to show up. So actually I already have them as documents since I was practicing before, but I'll show you how I did it. Originally, before they were documents on here, they were bullets like this. And you can easily change them back and forth from bullets to documents with this hovering over this and then changing. So now they are documents. The last step is to tag them. And if you know how to do this in a bulk way, I'd be glad to know. Please put it down in the comment. But the way that I do it is 1 by 1, and it's hashtag, hashtag. And in the second one, it lets me search. And it is the first one up there, so it highlighted, so I can just press enter. So I'll do that again and press enter. Again, hashtag, hashtag. Press enter, last one, and press enter. Now if I want to see that they're there, I can click on it and it'll take me to that document, and I can see that there's 4 tagged rem. That's what any piece of knowledge is called. So I'll click on the arrow just so that I can see it, and they are all there. There's 2 ways to practice this, and the one that I was specifically setting up was from the queue, so I'll go there first. It doesn't automatically show up here, but you can search for it, and it doesn't automatically show up there because I haven't tried it yet, but I can search and that professional capability is there. There are 5 that are currently due, so I could click on it and begin to practice. As far as setting up the queue, that's the end of it. Just for your reference, I'll point out 2 more things for being able to practice the information that you have set up. So the first one is back here in the flashcards. You could get it from the queue, or you could just here in the document go to practice and either do it with spaced repetition or just practice all of them if you want to go through them. So that's the one way to practice what you set up. The other way is on your exam topics. If you have a higher level bullet point and you don't want to split up everything that's under there, and you're not worried about finding it in the queue, you can just click on there and from this document go to the 3 bullets and practice it from there. And that's where we'll end. See you next time.